beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-January 2024 reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Welcome, fellow Geminis. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and get into it here, Gemini. I did recently shorten my videos from 5 columns to 4 columns, so please let me know if you like or dislike that. But column number 1, we're taking a look at what's coming for the remainder of January. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 4th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But let's go ahead, again, column number 1, just taking a general look at what's coming for the remainder of January. So we have the revision card. This one tends to be pretty literal, Gemini, like there are changes likely we'll make. So you could be revising a plan, revising action. I feel like something will happen and it may result in some change. So I feel like you could be revising what we had planned coming for the next few weeks. Let's take a look, oh goodness, and see what other messages I have here for you. All right, so first up we have the Tower card. Pretty fitting with what we just talked about with the revision card. So with the Tower card, this is kind of things going not as planned. So let's say you have A, B, C planned, D, E, F ends up happening. So I always hate when people say this, but it's like expect the unexpected. So I do think things will pop up, things will change. We'll have to kind of check and adjust here, Gemini, so just be aware of that. Things might go awry, things might go not as planned. The nice thing with the Tower card is it always puts us where we need to be. It positions us well. It breaks down walls that we didn't know was there. It leads to better things. So the Tower card is always kind of like course correction. But yes, I do feel like we'll be revising something these next few weeks. The next card we have is the Devil card. This is like a card of greed, envy, materialism, obsession. It's kind of overdoing something. So perhaps we were just doing too much of something and the universe was like, nope, we need to shift, we need to adjust. So be ready for that kind of check and adjust moment, because I think the universe is just saying, no, you weren't seeking your resources in the correct place. At the bottom, we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is very generous. It's a card of giving or receiving. I actually feel like, again, we're going to receive a lot of benefit from this. Again, this is a gift from the universe, this kind of bump, this kind of nudge, this kind of correction that may be needed. Let's go ahead and take a look, though, at some clarifiers that we have here, Gemini. See what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the Knight of Wands. When I see the Knight of Wands card, this card yells freedom. It like screams freedom to me. So again, the Tower card is actually coming through as an enabler. Yes, is it killing what you thought you had planned or changing what you thought you had planned? Yes. But again, it's giving you this sense of freedom. It's actually opening doors. It's just giving you more opportunity here. So I know we think we had the best plan, but the universe doesn't seem to agree, and it wants to give you this opportunity, this freedom, this flexibility. So run with it. Be ready to take what opportunities are there, but definitely be ready to revise, because I think things will shift here. Things will change. The next card we have is the 6 of Wands. Love to see this. This is victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So I really, truly actually feel like this is going to be better than whatever you had planned here, Gemini. So I think we had the perfect plan. But the universe was saying something wasn't right about it. But this new opportunity, now that the Tower has come into play, will be even better for you. And at the bottom we have the 9 of Cups. This is wishes coming true. So again, we're on the receiving end. This is quite beneficial for us. Even though I know the Tower card doesn't always feel that good, this really is, I feel like, a positive for you here, Gemini. So receiving, and then we have the 9 of Cups, which is wishes coming true. So we're still getting what we want here. The dream is still coming true. The wish is coming true. This is also good health and material abundance. So definitely a good money card. And if you've been feeling under the weather like myself, I feel like I'm perma-sick these days, Gemini. Better health coming in the next few weeks as well. All right. Now let's talk about anything related to money. So quick money message for you. Schedule a date to explore a zip code closest to you and your dream reality. Pay attention to the feelings that come up while you are there. So in this call, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money here, Gemini. Let's see what we're working with. First up, we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, a couple different things coming through here. So typically this is a love card. This is like Prince or Princess Charming, very romantic, very proposal-like. I do feel like there's a new relationship coming into play in these next few weeks, Gemini, and it's going to be really, really beneficial for you. Perhaps you're getting a new coworker, a new boss, but again, highly beneficial to you. So I like to see that. Another thing I want to talk about with this card is proposal, and that proposal is like opportunity. So I also think there's a new opportunity coming in for you, Gemini, which is really promising to see. So new relationship, new opportunity, but both are like the ideal, the perfect, the epitome, what you would want them to be. The next card we have is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card of balance, harmony, moderation. There's going to be all of these things with this new opportunity, this new relationship. So like to see that. Also, if you've been super slow, this is a little bit more work. If you've been super busy, this is a little bit less work. So again, that nice kind of balance for you. At the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of speed, action, quick change. Things are definitely changing. They're changing quickly for you. There's going to be some shifts again with this new role, this new person. So it's going to be pretty quick, but then this is also like finding out news, finding out truth, finding out information. So it's like you're going to get more details on this new person, on this new role, this new opportunity. Let's take a look at our clarifiers though and see what other messages we have. First up, we have the Hangman. The Hangman is a little stagnant. I feel like we've been waiting. It's been maybe a little weird with some of the holidays, but we've been waiting for this information. We've been waiting to see if there's this restructure, if there's this reorg, if there's this new person, if this new opportunity is coming. I'm also hearing that we have the knowledge, the wisdom, the perspective needed here, which is really going to give you a leg up. That's a big piece with the Hangman as well. But it's kind of nice. It's like this is the thing we've been waiting for. The next card we have is the Devil card. The Devil card can be a card of overdoing things. This is like greed, envy, materialism, obsession. There's too much going on. So again, I feel like for those of you that have been working way, way, way too hard or not enough, not at all, this is that balance coming in. So definitely Temperance trumping the Devil here, which we love to see. That balance, that harmony, that calm, that moderation. At the bottom, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, if you take a look at this card, the cup on this card doesn't really look like a cup. It looks like a trophy. So again, I just feel like we're really coming out on top. This is the perfect relationship, the perfect opportunity, the perfect situation. So great, great, great situation for you to be in here. So that trophy belongs to you. That's you and your coming success there, Gemini, which is great to see. All right, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. So quick love message for you. It says surrender. At times we must surrender old before something new can enter into our lives. Let go and all will work out. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Gemini. First up, we have the Ten of Swords. So if you look at the Ten of Swords, this is kind of a dark and gloomy card. The sky is dark, the person is laid down flat. They have all these swords stuck into them. So we're kind of feeling like we're in a low spot in terms of love, so we need to assess this a little bit. It seems like the first immediate thing that we can do, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of gains. This is a card of enjoyment. A lot of times this is like in self-enjoying things though. So it's like, I feel like have a day to treat yourself, to pamper yourself, go and do something that you enjoy. So we need to kind of shake some of this low energy, and a little bit of quality you time, Gemini, is going to be one of the best ways to do that. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion. I do feel like for some of you could be entering into a new relationship. Your current relationship could be growing. Your family could be growing potentially here, Gemini. I'm also hearing that we need to make a plan. So again, we need to think about whatever is giving us these kind of low feelings and create a plan to bring our energy up to kind of shake this 10 of Swords feeling. Taking a look at our clarifiers here. First up, we have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card of self-imposed restrictions. You see this person is blindfolded, their arms are bound down, but if you look behind them, all these swords are stuck into the ground here, Gemini, so you can very easily kind of wiggle back and cut yourself free. So again, this is saying, which is actually a good thing, that this low energy, these 10 of Swords energy, you yourself can have a big impact on how you're feeling and how we go about this. So again, you can plan, you can start to do things that feel good for you, and to move away from that 10 of Swords type feeling. So it's within your control here, Gemini. The next card we have is the Hermit. The Hermit is a card of going within for clarity. If you look at the light in the lantern, this is the light within you, Gemini, and this is about going and like figuring out what feels good at your heart, what feels good at your core. And again, we need to go do those things that bring us joy, that give us enjoyment. That's one of the best ways we're going to be able to kind of shake that 10 of Swords feelings. At the bottom, we have the Strength card. Oh, so fitting that we get the Strength card. This is a big time card of self-love, self-respect, taking care of you, doing things for you. So again, focus on you. The self-love seems to be the best way to raise the energy to get us out of that kind of low feeling. And I would encourage you to like plan maybe something regular as well. Like even if it's only like an hour once a week or something like that, plan a lot that time for yourself there, Gemini. Okay. Now let's take a look at our fourth and final column, a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card of productivity. This is pretty literal. I feel like it means you're going to be pretty busy. You're going to be pretty productive. I think you're going to get quite a bit of stuff done in the next few weeks, Gemini. But let's see what other final messages we have here for you. All right. First up, we have the Page of Wands. This is the Doer card. This is the taking action. And interesting, we just kind of touched on this. I feel like we're going to kind of echo the last message here. We need to start to take action on things. I do think we need to be clear on what's important though, where the priorities lie. So I do feel like we need to, in terms of productivity, be very clear what needs to get done, what's the highest priority, and then go. This is like feet in motion. This is taking action with the Page of Wands. So making sure we're getting that kind of energy done, getting those tasks done. The next card we have is the Hermit. The Hermit's a card of going within for clarity. It's being on a quest for spiritual illumination. It's about being on your path. Again, there's some actions that we need to take right now. There's some things we need to do right now. But these are also like the feel-good things. So these are the things that are important to us, the things in life that matter. So be taking action on the things in life that matter. At the bottom here, we have the Death card. I always like to point out this doesn't mean death, but it does indicate transformation and change and moving forward. So again, I feel like we need to take action on the things that are important for us and start to make progress, start to push that forward. Let's take a look now at our clarifiers here. First up, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is prioritizing. This is weighing our options. Again, we need to figure out the things that matter, the things that are most important, and take action on those. The next card we have is the Lovers card. This is a card of love, partnership, strength, deep love. But anytime we have two of something on a card here, Gemini, it can also be a decision. And in this case, we need to decide on the things that are important to us. What things are part of our life's path? What things are part of our life's purpose? And make sure we're taking action, giving the time, the energy, the resources to those important things. Very fitting final card here with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of desire for long-term security. Again, these are the things that we want. These are the things that matter. So beginning to move and take action on those things that truly matter here, Gemini. All right, let's take a look now at our Gypsy Witch fortune-telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the Queen of Spades, number 42 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2, we have the Queen of or excuse me, the 2 of diamonds, number 18 card. That's also a yes. And question number 3, we have the 9 of hearts, number 16 card. That's also a yes. Some of you apparently have a 4th question here, Gemini. We have the Jack of Hearts, number 22 card, also a yes. All right. We're also going to take a look at our Healing Stones deck. We pulled a crystal earlier to keep with you for the month of January. You have calcite, which is good for courage, growth, helps keep any lethargic energy away, gives you new drive, new ideas. And there's so many different varieties of calcite, so that's always nice too. And we're also going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. This is a crystal to keep with you, or excuse me, this is just a healing note for you. We can all use more healing. Understanding is the first step to acceptance, and only with acceptance can there be recovery. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. I did include my Venmo in the comments box as well if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Gemini, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your January.